Hey, and welcome to the news today here on YHC, and we've got a special guest to start off for today's newscast, and we've got Judy Pedigo along with us from the Regional Healthcare Foundation, and she's here to talk about the community coalition being created on behalf of smoking cessation. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so just talking about what the Regional Healthcare Foundation is undertaking and its efforts.
Okay, well, this effort actually started back in October of last year, and we got together a meeting of people in the community, and they wanted to discuss some of the needs assessments that were done by St. Francis Hospital and Southeast Healthcare, and they had just been looking at what health needs needed to be addressed. And after that, they decided to form a committee that would kind of work on things that we could do to try to improve our community based on that needs assessment.
Okay, so going forward, what efforts is the Regional Healthcare Foundation working towards?
Okay, so they established a committee back then. There was initially 5 people, and we've added 1 person. We have Melody Stolting. She is the Director of Parents as Teachers. We have Dr. Bobby Gibbon. We also have Debbie Pleimling, who comes from the Health Department. And we have Janet Coleman. She is with the Executive Director of the Chamber of Commerce, and then myself. And then we also have added Amy Ellinghouse, who is the Director of Marketing through Southeast Health. And we've done quite a few different things. The first thing that we have done is that we have gotten together with the City Council, and some of the people on the committee have talked to them about what we would like to do. And that was kind of laying the foundation for what we hope to accomplish. One of the major things that we found is that smoking was one of the greatest concerns, the health concerns for the people in Southeast Missouri.
Okay, and of course that's always a topic of concern. And how's that going to relate to y'all's efforts going forward and what you want to do?
Okay, what we want to do is we would like to see smoking cessation in the businesses in this area. And when you think about that, I think sometimes people think that we're taking people's rights away. But what we want to do is educate people on the effects of smoking in public places and how that it affects, people in the community, the co-workers of people who smoke. And we are trying to go forward and just helping to get that in progress. We've gotten some assistance from other areas who have already banned smoking in city places, and they've given us some sample petitions, they've given us information, they've even come and spoke at some of our meetings to tell us how they've done that. There's also been some research done that showed the economic effect of smoking cessation in public places, and it actually showed that it increased the revenue in those places because more people were likely to come when they didn't have to deal with the effects of secondhand smoke.
Okay, and so what's the steps that the Regional Healthcare Foundation are looking to take regarding this?
Okay, so what they've done so far is they've gotten all that information together, and they've decided to set up a booth at the fair. And they have started a petition to try to ban the smoking. But one of the things we need to do first is to get people to understand why it's necessary to ban the smoking. So we're trying to get out a lot of information into the businesses in town. They've been given some articles. We've had speakers at some of their meetings, and just try to kind of get a feel for how they felt about it. So we did a straw poll as well to see how they felt about smoking cessation in public establishments. We have met with a little bit of resistance. Some city council members are kind of reluctant to say, well, you can't smoke in my establishment, or to tell a person that they can't have smoking in their establishment. So that's kind of a little, expected drawback. But we found out that in the straw poll that close to half of the people were interested in smoking cessation. And I think once we get people more education on smoking cessation, that we're going to accomplish a lot more. So we are going to have a booth at the fair that's coming up, and we're going to give out information, and we'll have some drawings there as well. Hopefully we're going to have some a little video to play to help give some more information as well, and just kind of encourage people to sign our petition while they're there.
Okay, so if you want more information regarding this and the effort of the Regional Healthcare Foundation, if you're out at the fair, stop by their booth and get more information there. And they can also contact the Regional Healthcare Foundation if they want more information as well.
Right, because we really want people to really know that at least 10,000 Missouri people die every year from the effects of smoking, and about 1,100 people die just from secondhand smoke. So you don't realize that, just being a smoker, you're affecting the people around you. And there's a lot of statistics out there that show that people who never smoked in their lives are developing lung cancer and lung disease, and children are having long-term effects, having asthma and a lot of other different complications that go with secondhand smoke. And we just want people to understand, we're not trying to take people's rights away. There'll still be places where they can smoke, such as private establishments, but just trying to help protect the other citizens as well as those that do smoke as well.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to share regarding this?
But there is, if you want to try to quit smoking, there is a helpline out there. It's 1-800-QUIT-NOW, and you can just call it and they can talk to you about the different information that is available to help you quit smoking. That's a good place to start if you're interested, and then we'd also provide information as well.
Okay, so again, if you want to have more information regarding this and the efforts of the Regional Healthcare Foundation out at the fair, check their booth or reach them at their office in I can't remember what street that's on there. The
That's
foundation.
Grant
Street. Okay, it's not hard to find, right off Walnut Street onto Grant Street, and they can fill you in on all the efforts that they're undertaking and just get all the information regarding this issue. Anything else you'd like to share with the viewers?
No, I think I've pretty well hit that. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Okay, no problem, and we'll look forward to seeing you out there at the fair.
All right, thank you.
All right.